really good, hard-earned win against a tough team. You can tell they're used to winning. We obviously got out of the gates great and made a bunch of threes right away. And then the game settled a little bit, and they got into the game, and we knew it was going to be tough. And I kind of told the guys that before the game. The game is going to get hard, and at some point, then we're going to find out if you guys really want to play. And obviously, it started out our guys were in a good mood and making shots and got into a great rhythm, and then we got cold and we played defense poorly for about 10 minutes. But they're good. They're hard to guard when they make threes like that. They haven't always shot the ball as well, especially earlier in the year. But the last month and a half, they've been shooting it really well. And obviously, when you've got a kid like Love inside, I mean, he's hard to guard. And he was very efficient, 7 for 12. But I give our guys a lot of credit too. We find out yesterday at practice that Shelton is really basically done, and that puts a lot more pressure on other players. And we're a little thin in games where the other team isn't very big, and it's great. We got 3 centers over there, but you can't play them. So we had to do some other things, and I thought our guys made a lot of big-time offensive plays, and I thought we really made shots and executed in the second half and down the stretch when we needed to finish a game.
When did Shelton get hurt?
Well, he's been hurt all year, and it's worse than he's led on. It's worse than I've led on. And if you really watch him, you can see it. He just doesn't have the speed that he's had the last 2 years. And he's really tried all season to just hang in there and fight. And it's been frustrating for him. I've told you guys for 2 years that there are days his knees are good and they're feel pretty good, and there are days it doesn't feel good at all. And he got another MRI on Monday, and it showed that he's going to have another surgery at the end of the season. And it's been hard. It's been a hard year in a lot of ways with some stuff like that. And I hate it for Shelton because he wants to keep playing, but it's tough right now, and just is what it is. So we had to have some other guys step up. Clyde played very well. We played Lyles in the first half and almost put him back in again. I thought he gave us a couple minutes. It was good to see. Newman made a couple nice plays. So just a good team effort, good win.
Coach, you had to be kind of beside yourself when Eli picked up that first foul about 15 seconds in, but I thought you showed some trust in him in the second half, letting him play with 3.
Yeah, we played some zone. And the zone happened to work for probably 8 possessions tonight, just so we could stay a little bit bigger with Amir and Eli together and have some size and it was good. I thought it was very productive. And Eli made some better decisions defensively, and I think that the game was called in a good way. The kids got to play. I was a little concerned, obviously, the first foul on him, then there's a foul on Love. It's like, let's let them play, and they did, and he did some good things in the game, and they did a really good job. They were trying to stop him in a lot of ways, and we had to do different things to move him around, and he showed some composure tonight, with a lot of people around him and scratching on him and all those kinds of things.
Clyde scored 8 of his 10 in the second half, and I think Eli had 12 in the second half. How many were their contributions?
Clyde's was really big. I mean, we thought Eli would continue to, we're going to give him enough touches that he's going to have chances. But I thought Clyde showed some growth in terms of stepping up and making a couple big shots, big plays. Those were important plays because he scored a bunch of them there right at the end when we needed them. And, some of that's because of the attention that Marquise gets. And so now there's, a guy and a half guarding him a lot. And so that opens up a little bit more space. And, he made a couple of big-time shots. I thought those were big shots.
What was your read on the team's sort of spirit yesterday?
You know what? It was good. I really thought our guys were probably better than I would have imagined. And this team has been good that way all year, through all the adversity and the close losses and tough situations and heartbreaking locker rooms. And, they've always come to practice with a good attitude and want to keep pushing. And you know, that's all you can ask as a coach is they're going to try to keep coming and be coached and do what we try to do to win. And there have been times we haven't performed as well as we'd like, but I can't fault the way they've approached things and the effort to go into games. And you know, this was no different, and that was really good to see.
Ray, how good was it to see John go in there and just make that big rebound there?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, they're just, you know, he made a lot of good plays. He made a really nice pull-up. He made another jump shot. Certainly the last rebound was big, the big free throw when we were up 4 and he missed the first one, made the second one. He gave us some good minutes defensively. He's a live body, active. Yeah, he's getting better. There's a lot of things he still needs to do better to be consistent. But that was fun and good, and obviously that's a product of Shelton not playing. He got, you know, 20-some-odd minutes and did pretty well tonight.
Scar joked that he's actually more comfortable with the international three-point line.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that both teams shot the ball from 3 so well?
You know, a little bit. Because it's a little different. It's a little deeper. I mean, it's not drastic, but it's enough that it can be a factor. And you know, I thought they shot the ball great. You know, I thought that, you know, their 6 threes in the second half kept them in it, and you know, we made 4 for 7. So both teams were very efficient. You know, and played with a lot of confidence. I thought both teams played with a lot of offensive confidence in the game tonight.
That was going to be tough shaking the not making the NCAAs, but it seemed like as this game wore on and both teams battled back and forth, it kind of took on an importance that
Yeah.
it's good to say it.
No, it is. Yeah, it's hard. I think it's hard. You know, you work for the NCAA tournament, and you find out, you know, in 36 hours you're playing again. And I mean, your hopes. Now, we kind of knew we weren't probably going to get in, but you're still always optimistic, and you know, you're still thinking about things, and it's not as easy to flip the switch and to immediately go right back into it. And I told the guys, you know, again, we're going to find out when it gets hard how much we want to win. And, you know, we did. Our guys responded. We got down 4 a couple times and made some big plays. And, you know, we're going to try to keep piecing it together here. You know, I think we're a little bit of a tired team. We've got some guys that have logged a lot of minutes, and obviously losing Shelton has been, you know, is hard on us. But, you know, I'm excited that some of our younger guys got to play and produce, and, you know, hopefully that'll continue. It has to continue for us to continue to advance.
Is the opportunity to play at Madison Square Garden a further incentive?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's I do think the guys on the team, you know, they watch games there. They've heard about it. You know, very few of them have been there. And so the chance to do that it's a significant accomplishment. And to play there's some cool factor to it, no question. And the guys want to do that. And, you know, but you gotta get through some tough things to do it. I mean, you got to win 3 games, and you got to play well. You know, the teams that are in this tournament, the mid-major teams that are in the tournament, they won their leagues, most of them. So, like, these are guys like that team we just beat. They went to the NCAAs last year. They just won their league. They lose in the tournament. Northern Kentucky played great, made 3s. I mean, these are good teams, the teams that win these leagues. And, you know, we had good teams when I was at the mid-major level, and if we didn't make it and played an NIT team. So, you know, we know that it's probably – I don't think – it's probably not under – I mean, the fans I don't think quite understand it. It's probably a lot more difficult to even make the NIT than folks realize. There's a lot of high major teams sitting at home, you know, and that's, you know, again, I'm just glad the way our guys handled it tonight and played well and competed.
Any idea when?
Go ahead.
You've got some Wright State blood in you.
Sure.
Obviously, does that give a game like this some different emotions?
Yeah, I mean, I still follow the program and the teams and still talk to folks back that way. And you know, Scott's done a great job with that team and their program. I mean, they're winning at a high level, and you can see why. He coaches them really well. They're very well set up, got good players, play the game the right way, take care of the ball, physical, compete defensively, smart. So, you know, I don't really love playing my former schools, Wilmington and Wright State. Now I've done it, you know, with both. But, You know, it's fun to see a few faces that you spent some time with and enjoy. And but certainly, I pull for those guys and want that program to do well.
Brad, any idea when you guys might play the second round?
I don't think we know yet. I think it'll be Like we'll find out tomorrow.
You said Mitchell's out for the year.
I think so. Yeah, looks like he's.
If it was
Yeah.
if you were in the NCAA's, would he try to get through?
I don't know. Maybe. You know, it was really bothering him. It was bothering him here down the stretch a lot. You know, maybe, but he wasn't moving very well. I don't even remember what day it is. Saturday, maybe it was Saturday. And so they kind of looked at it, and it's you know, he's going to have another surgery. So I think we just decided it's probably in all of our best interest for him to take some time and let him sort through some things.
What is the exact injury?
It's a meniscus. I think there's another little spot on the meniscus, I think, but now I didn't get all the specifics.